I'm Fire for God, and welcome to the CREWCAST episode 2. This one is going to be live, and hopefully you're going to be listening to our little microphone we got here. We're going to try and get better ones, though. Don't worry. I'm tempted to just put this microphone on my head and have us both speak that way, because you can still technically pick up both of us. Because it is far away, there is a distance between us and the mic. I'm actually going to... I'll do that. If it's bad, this is again a test. We don't know how it's going to go.
Alright.
Oh, that feels so weird. It really does. We can talk about my hair, I guess. That's the first thing we can talk about.
Sure. I mean...
Alright, here, I'm just going to do this. Okay, well, I guess what happened is, school's coming up, and they have a strict, zero tolerance on colored hair, and my hair, the dye in my hair was not going to come out fast enough. So, I'm just going to do this to make it... So, what happened is I had to get rid of it. So, I buzz cut. You can see here, it's...
Pretty bad.
You know, it'll be fine in a few days.
Fine.
It'll be fine in a few days. It does feel really weird, though. It does. So, the first order of business is that this is also a Q&A, so if you have questions, we can answer them there. If there's anything you'd like us to talk about, we will talk about it. We might also play a game. We might. Probably not, but this is because this is a podcast, so it won't be
So special.
Yeah, so we'll just be talking. So that's what you like. That's what you like. We're using Twitch right now as a recorder, as a bootleg recorder. We're gonna basically have this broadcast archived, and then we're gonna upload that to YouTube or to my channel, and then you guys can watch it there too if you want. I guess we can talk about the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 trailer that just came out.
Expectations are very...
Yeah. I guess we can talk about the series is good overall. But we can talk about the series, I guess, leading up to the trailer. So the first, when the first game came out, it was it wasn't hyped at all because no one knew what it was. It was like a new thing where you'd basically be a security guard and you'd watch these animatronics. And a story kind of came out of that, and people really loved the first one, and they just went right into the folklore of that whole thing, and they went into research about it. They found a bunch of these files, paper that's scattered across that reads text about the Fight of 87, and then you've got Five Nights at Freddy's 2, which is really, really hyped, and it was justified in being hyped because that game was amazing, and it even dove more into the story. It was right before Fight of 87. It was when the just slaughters were happening, and then you have FNAF 3, which is even more hyped than FNAF 4 or FNAF 2.
It wasn't that good.
It wasn't
a big letdown.
It wasn't as good as... It's still good, but it in terms of being up to
up to the standard of people, it was a big letdown.
Up to the standard of the FNAF series, it wasn't as good. And then...
But then again, that is our opinion. You guys have your own opinions of games. We have ours.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people agree with that because it was good, but not as good as the other ones.
I like the first two out of all of them so far, and I can't wait. I mean, I've never played one of the games, but watching people play them, I think the first two were one of the best. They were the best games on there.
Yeah.
And I would like to see the next one, but I do not have very big expectations on that.
I expect it to be decent. I don't expect it to be good because that game itself was the third one was meh. It was a meh on a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
On a scale of vomiting rainbows to facepalm, maybe it was a meh. But it was okay though. I do say it was really okay. So what I think the FNAF 4 game, which is leading up to the trailer, it's a lot different, which I don't like. It's set where you're basically in a fucking you're in your own you're a kid in his room and he's having nightmares about these animatronics. So maybe they could connect a story. Maybe it's a kid who was who saw the animatronics and it really scared him, and that's why he's getting these nightmare things.
What I think it is, because you do see that plush, the little plush toy of Springtrap, which is actually now known as Plush Trap, I guess. Somebody found the name out of
Yeah.
And I guess you bought that from an auction or something. I guess that's what the theory is, that you bought it from like an
You
auction
bought it,
of the burnt down place.
Oh, of the burnt down place.
And then it was haunted, so now your house
Well,
is haunted, and
you know,
have those nightmares.
What the guy who made that game could do, Scott, he could make a thing out of it. Maybe you're the kid that got killed or that got bitten in the head by Foxy in the Bite of 87. Maybe he's in like limbo or some shit. Cause the front of that, like, I'm just making theories right now. Because Scott really did a cool thing with all the games. The story itself is amazing, and
I like how he went with so many fan suggestions about the. I mean, that's what I think is that what he did. He just let the first game go, and then once people started getting a real big hype for that, and then they started making their own stories, that he just said, "Oh, well, it's just some good ideas. Maybe I should go with these."
And it was part of it was the fans like thinking of the stories, but the story was technically there. It was there. Really, there was not much to reflect. It was just putting the pieces of the puzzle together that he had us do. So I can tell you the whole story right now too.
I get tired of hearing it over and over again.
Yeah,
I told you I had to show my mother the whole Five Nights at Freddy's thing, and she didn't believe it was any good until she actually watched the games.
I'm gonna tell you the story. Just to piss you off. So it starts with like Fazbear's family dying. I'm not gonna do this. Fuck that. I'm not telling the story. I can tell it, but I don't want to. I don't want to bore anybody. Pretty much.
It's because everybody's already know it. Like,
everybody already knows the story. Yeah, it's self-explanatory. I was hoping though FNAF 4 would be a prequel. I was so mindset that there was gonna be in Fazbear's Family Diner, the original diner. But apparently not. That's why.
It's in somebody's house.
Yeah, and what really troubled me though is the fact that I just switched the mic. It's fucking for audio. What's really troubling me is that the other animatronics are there. And in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, they're gone. They're set free in an ending. And it's going to go off the good ending. It always usually does, unless it goes off the bad ending where the kids are still there. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, I would expect Springtrap, maybe some of the spirits of the murderers that actually went to these places, but...
I mean, you get a secret good ending, but you don't really get the good ending throughout the whole game.
Yeah, just playing it without without seeing everything, yeah, you would,
You
get the bad ending. Which I can see.
That's why he went off with the fourth one, because there was a secret good ending that you have to try to like punch a code in or something like that in the game in the third one. So the point was that you were supposed to have the bad ending that way.
So that they're still there, which it's kind of, I think that's stupid, but I would have rather had them free. But
yeah, I mean technically they should have been free because the place got burnt down.
Yeah.
So.
But I can see why they wouldn't be free though.
Yeah.
I think another cool game that's coming out that I would really like to play. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna have this thing for Jack. He's gonna play games you suggest in the comments right here and in the video that gets uploaded on YouTube. So if anybody actually comes over and checks out this podcast, that is watching, suggest a
any kind of game.
Any game.
Honestly,
actually no, preferably a horror game. I will buy that game and have him play it, and it'll be broadcasted and it'll be put on his channel. So I'm gonna, for starters, I'm gonna make him do Outlast, which he hates, and
wish me luck. Wish me luck.
I'll make him do that like later on, and that'll be.
My stomach like dropped when you said that.
That'll be a good video. I think another cool game that is coming out though is it's not really a game. It's sort of it's just sort of an update to the dashboard, to the console I'm using.
The dashboard, the Xbox 360 dashboard thing.
Yeah, say it louder, please, so it shuts off the broadcast.
Oh, the Xbone.
Yeah. So I can't really speak because we're using the Connect from the Xbone. Yeah, the one. So I can't really say that name because it'll stop the broadcast if it actually picks it up. So I think the dashboard update though is it's gonna basically be the Windows 10 update. It's gonna make the Xbox into a Windows 10 system instead of a Windows 8 system, because that's what it basically is. It's a Windows 8 system. So that update will make it a Windows 10. It'll add a bunch of cool stuff. It'll add the ability to cross-platform play with people using a Windows 10 PC, and then it'll add it. Obviously, it's adding Cortana, which is gonna be awesome. And yeah, people are. I think one of the cool things about the Cortana add-on to that update is it's gonna add. It's sort of like an AI unit to where it's gonna get smarter as it progresses. You keep using it, so like when you first get it, it's gonna be sort of like stale and it's not gonna have really that much like emotion. But the more you use it, the more it's gonna be matched to your persona. So let's say it'll start talking like you do, like start saying some of the same things you say, which is I thought was really cool that's how it was gonna be made. And
I mean the AI part of it, I think that's actually really cool that they decided to do that in a game system, especially.
Yeah, in a game system, which you know what, if I can do it on the first try of asking it to do something instead of what I can right now, where I have to say it 5
or 10 times.
It's 5-10 times for it to activate. I'll take it.
Oh, we lost somebody.
I don't care. We don't acknowledge it. So
Alright.
I think one of the that's the one thing I hate about the Xbone is that the fact that the Kinect doesn't work like it should. So if it hopefully the update will fix that.
Hopefully.
And I think what is it? The Oculus Rift is getting added. It's getting paired up with Microsoft, so you can play any Xbox One game using the Oculus Rift.
That'd be freaky.
Yeah, any game. So like for example, GTA 5.
That would be weird.
Yeah, that would be weird. Just look at all over the place.
Oh my god.
Outlast would be a fun game. Slender, Alien Isolation, playing those games with the Oculus would be amazing. And then HoloLens, which that's my personal favorite, one of my personal favorites. That and then the remake of Final Fantasy VII would probably be just.
I cannot wait for that game.
Yeah, and it's not like the RPG that it originally was. It's a fully fledged game, like you see now.
Yeah.
Which I'll still take it because it's Final Fantasy VII.
Exactly.
That is like a really good game.
Like honestly, I haven't played Final Fantasy 7 and up. I mean, I've played 13 and 13.2 and 10. I'm playing right now on the PS Vita.
7 is, I think, one of the greatest Final Fantasies.
I'm playing 10 right now on the PS
Playing
Vita.
10.
Yeah.
7 is so good.
I cannot wait till I can actually finish it. I mean, my uncle's tried to spoil it for me. He's all, oh yeah, this is. I'm like, I'm gonna throw this at your face.
Has it been spoiled for you?
It has been spoiled for me.
So you know what happens to certain characters?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'll still play it.
That was a sad death. I mean,
I barely even got to the part where
it doesn't matter if it gets spoiled. It's still really sad.
just knowing the ending kind of ruins it just a little bit.
Yeah. It's still alright. It's still a really good game. So that's that. And then HoloLens, when that comes out, I thought it was gonna be glasses that you hook up to something, but it's not. It's a PC itself, which I thought was really crazy because I wouldn't expect a PC to look like that. And the thing is really expensive. That's what I hear. They haven't had a specific price, but
it's because
it's so advanced. Yeah, and the fact you're using holograms, you can edit the holograms and stuff like that.
That'd be so freaking top notch right there.
It really is. I don't know. If it gives me that, one thing I hate with this console is the fact that you will get a notification
30 times.
30 times. One notification is equivalent to there it is. It's gonna keep going. I'm gonna acknowledge it. But I think okay. What was the worst thing you saw at E3 that you just thought we don't need this?
I haven't seen much of E3.
I'll tell you one thing that I'm glad that is coming out, but the fact that I'm pissed it's coming out now and it didn't come out with, like, the launch of this console. Backwards compatibility.
Oh, the backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
I think that was a pretty bad idea. I mean, because people still play the Xbox 360.
Well, yeah, to not have it on launch. Yeah. See, that's what I thought was stupid. It's like, I'm really happy that they launched it, that they announced it, but I'm mad that they're doing it now, and they're not doing it like a year ago when it came out.
Yeah.
And to even further note, the games they have added to backwards compatibility are horrible. At the moment, there's like 3-4 good games that they added: the Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie,
and
Battle Block Theater, and
did
Mass
the
Effect.
same thing for the Xbox 360. They stopped listening.
See, that's what I
The
hate.
360 from now on. Sorry, the 360. That's bullshit right there. But for the 360.
I acknowledged you. I said, oh, you sent me a message. I thought
for the 360 they sent messages to everybody saying that now you can buy the Xbox or the One games for that way when you get your
and you know what? I'm just glad that I don't have to pay them again.
right.
And then but yeah, I know. Hi, okay, hi, hello. What's up, Tiger? It's been a while. Welcome to the podcast. If anybody on this podcast, by the way, a quick update, have any questions for us about our channels and what we're doing, and just any questions on how we do stuff, go ahead and ask them in the chat right now, and we'll answer them when we get a question. Like, the second it pops up, we'll
try.
Yeah, so...
Try your best.
Try our best. And, I think... Oh, what was a really bad thing that I was really mad about, that I just hated? I think it was... Oh, okay. It wasn't really a game itself. It was or was a game. It was a special edition version of a game. The Black Ops 3 Juggernaut Edition was released about an hour before it was leaked. An hour before it was officially released at San Diego. And the second the Juggernaut Edition was released, it was immediately getting bought. Over and over and over again, and it kept being bought. And it's sold out, and now it's officially sold out, and a lot of people got it, but a lot of people didn't get it.
Like you.
Yeah, like me.
I wish I could have gotten that. That would have been an awesome thing to have, like the mini fridge with the whole in-game sound. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I think one of the worst. What's one of the worst games you've ever played?
Game of Thrones. The Game of Thrones.
You're gonna get a lot of hate from
I have not even seen the series. It's just the game is not.
that. Yeah, you're gonna get even more hate now.
Like, I honestly, I don't care. I'm planning on watching the series with my family. But,
I finished. I'm up to date on everything with Game of Thrones. I was behind like a season.
I'm starting the season.
It's so
Hey, at
much
least I'm starting to watch it.
Okay, when you watch the show. Yeah. See, exactly. You didn't hear about it till it was sold out. That's why I really hated that they didn't have enough of them.
Because they leaked it. They leaked it ahead.
It's because it was leaked and they were all ready to buy it. And the special edition, the Hardened, is still out there for people to buy, but you're not getting the season's pass, the coasters, or the fridge. You're getting the giant bonus map. You're getting, I think, specialist cards and a couple of in-game contents like personalization packs, like Weaponized 115 and like I think a carbon fiber. I think that's it. And then I think what was a okay. I think the worst game for me, just in terms of being utterly broken and just really bad, I would probably have to be just something that was like I didn't get amused by. Probably be The Sims 3. 'Cause I played that game. My sister wanted me to play it, and I was like, I don't feel like playing.
Sims is a pretty bad game. I don't understand.
It's a pretty bad game in general. If you're really good at that game, you're really bad at life, basically. If you're horrible at the game,
You're pretty good at life.
You're pretty good at life. Good thing I'm horrible at that game.
I can't stand that game. It gets annoying.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Hearing
And
them jabber, whatever.
we can bitch about Rockstar Services. You want to bitch about that now?
Oh yeah, completely. Especially about their fucking servers.
All right, let's talk about that. So, in case you guys don't know what Rockstar is a game company that made GTA 5, and they made a really good game. I love GTA 5. I love the single player. I love the online, sort of. The one thing that I hate about that game, like the one thing is their servers, because they got 3 servers. They got one for PC, one for the 360 and one for the PS3 and PS4. They're dividing servers up like that, and it is making them lag super. So whenever you're playing in a game and you're seeing them all leave, that's because the servers can't handle it and start shutting down. It is, and then, you know, the fact that when they are running, they're running bad. You're getting rubber banding. I mean, we've had so many problems doing heists in GTA 5. When we try to do them, the cars are like going everywhere, and we're hitting the cars because we don't know where, because we don't see them until they pop right in front of us, which I think is really stupid.
Well, on the 360, they run smoothly, but they kick every single person out, and it gets annoying, especially when you're trying to go ahead and have a good old heist with a few of your friends.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I think is really stupid, is that they haven't fixed it yet. And then I think one of the messed up things was the rebate you were supposed to get from Legendary Motorsport. The prerequisites are basically you had to have an email account with Rockstar. You had to be part of the social club, and have a crew, and an email.
I have everything. I have literally done.
And you're
everything.
in a crew.
Yes.
Okay. Did you get the rebate? Did you buy a card after it during the time up to June 19th? What'd you buy? Legendary Motorsports. I bought the Brawler, and I didn't get the money. I didn't get the money. A lot of people didn't get the money back. It was sort of like when they gave you that $500 or $500,000 when in the beginning of online when the servers weren't working back at Christmas. They gave you a $500K as a stimulus package saying, "Hey, sorry for the servers. There's $500K." Back then, that was a lot of money. Now that's shit. But
because now since the servers up, you can get over like millions and millions and millions.
Yeah, and I guess they're sort of making up for it by doubling the cash for the Humane Labs raid, which I thought was cool. That's 1.35 million.
Yeah.
But overall, Rockstar doesn't, and then, you know, they don't really listen to their fans. I mean, there's a few things they listen to the community about, but a lot of the stuff they either take out. It's like those, you know, those glitches where you can like launch yourself in the air and you really have a good time laughing. They get patched. They patch those glitches. And I get why, because they're game breaking, but they don't really do much to the game. The game's already broken.
Yeah.
And
the game is already broken as it is.
Yeah, and then delay, and then, you know, them not listening to what people want. Like we want animals in online. Red Dead Redemption had animals in online. It could hold 20 people. That was on the 360. And it looked amazing. And then
That's right, huh? There is no animals in GTA 5.
Online. Yeah, online you can't. There is animals in single player, but in online there's not. And then you have.
That's some bullshit.
And then people wanted, okay, how about the casino to be opened? And they did that whole hint where they did the update for Part 1 of Ill-Gotten Gains on the 6th of June, and that was the release date of the casino out in LA that is the exact model of the one that's in Los Santos. And people thought, oh, that's casinos. That's the casino confirmed. Or maybe it'll be in the next update. They didn't add that, and they didn't add mansions. They're not adding what we want.
They're not. They don't care.
They don't. And I've had this theory that Rockstar only cares about the money. And one thing to validate this is if you have played GTA Online when it first came out, you would know that the fact that when you did missions, you would get about 20K for a rank 1 mission. And then when you did the higher ones, like 50K, 70K, you're raking up really fast. They shortened the money so it was like 20% of what you made. So instead of being 20K, it'd be like 5K or $200. And then that's when they added shark cards. So you would be forced to buy these to get money, and that's how they would make their money. And I really think that's like a really just a dick move from Rockstar to do that. And then one of the things was them delaying heists. They delayed it because they realized, oh, they make more money. They did shark cards for a while. So they delayed it a lot because they said they had heists done. They said heists were done. They remade heists. They deleted everything and started from scratch. So they were done with heists. And
I'll believe that when I see it.
And they were. I played the beta. I played the beta for the short amount of time it was up, and I'm surprised I did not get banned from it because it was not supposed to be open, and someone like opened up the lock that allowed you to play it. and it was a good heist. It was the Pacific standards, but it was a lot easier. You just stole a fucking bag of gold, and the take was about 2 million. It was not as hard, which I thought was really. It was like, oh, I can't wait to play this for real. When I get to host these heists and do the setups. Waited, and they kept postponing the date, and then just a lot of stuff is wrong with GTA and Rockstar, and another piece of evidence to validate this is when the modded money came out, the only thing that was reset was your money. Your rank didn't get. So let's say you had a modded rank of like 1,000, and you had about maybe a bit of like $8 billion in money. The money got reset. The rank did not, and they only changed it when people started questioning, why is my rank still here, and why'd you take the money? Did you not want it? You know, it's like, I get about the modded money. I get that whole thing. But just like the way they handle their shit. I mean, like, if you do a money glitch in GTA Online right now, and it's a short one, let's say maybe at 2,000, you're banned for about a month, and your money is reset. With your shark card money, with like a real life money, you did a money glitch, the money's gone. And you can.
Honestly, that's a bunch of bullshit. They should go ahead and try to at least reset the amount you got from the money glitch, not take all of it. That's some bullshit.
My friend actually was playing a heist with me, and we were doing the Mastermind Challenge, which is doing it in order with the same crew. Like, we still died because I wasn't gonna go for that fucking challenge. Because if you die, you fucking have to restart the whole thing. You die or fail setup, no matter how it is. And he got, at the very last Pacific Standards heist, he got $1 million for loyalty and $1 million for doing it in order. He got the $2 million taken away because they said it was illegitimate money. And he filed a complaint, and Rockstar said, you cheated. This was a while ago. This was about 2-3 months ago.
I got one thing to say to Rockstar. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I think the world would be a hell of a lot better without your games.
Or at least if they were doing their job.
Or, yeah, if you guys...
I love that game. Like I said, I love that game. Just the people who made it aren't doing their job right now.
They're not.
And, yeah, that's basically all I have to say about that. I think one of the, what was the funniest game you've ever played? You don't know?
I think, Lord of the Rings, Conquest was a pretty funny game for me. I mean, killing people and stuff like that, especially getting on the backs of trolls and stabbing them in the face.
I know a game that is funny, not because of the game itself, because of the mods you can put on the game. The mod, when you play Skyrim and you get the Macho Dragons mod on there, or you get just the really fucking stupid mods on there. That game becomes the funniest thing in the world. And I like it. I love Skyrim. That's the funniest game I've ever played with mods. It's a really good game in general.
Especially this broadcast, even if people don't see this broadcast, we can still post it onto your YouTube and they will see it one way or another. And that is one of the best things that and I didn't know that at all, but yeah, that is a good find. Yeah, that is a very
really good find. Glad it works. I think what's a game that's jump scared you that isn't scary?
Halo, the very, very first Halo.
You took my answer.
No, I mean, I know that it's the same with you, and you have a video on there.
You took my answer. You took my answer.
No, because there is a spot in that game. I've told you about the spot in the game, like I can't remember which mission it was, but
if anybody here has played Far Cry 4,
I have not played it.
there's a mission where you have to escape a prison, and the prison, like, the person who owns the prison fucking gives you this, like, mindfuck drug, and you start seeing demons everywhere and shit, and you have to remake a grapple and grapple down this mountain. You're at the very end where you get down to the prison area, you hold on the grapple, you get down, you look up, and a fucking demon just screams in your face. And I got that. I lost the footage, but I just, like, I looked at it, and my eyes got all wide, and I was, like, holding my heart. I was, like, just, like, a baby. But it was... That game's not scary,
It's
but
just
it was...
because of that.
It's because of the jump scare. The other, my original answer was in Halo Combat Evolved, it's the one, it's, like, the third mission where you have to, like, you have to, like, open up a bridge, and there's, like, a path where you have to go around in a corner, and there's an alien waiting there in the corner, and I didn't notice it, and I walked in, I turned, and the alien's there, and they just start shooting at me, and I go, oh!
See, we've played a lot of games, yeah. I think actually another jump scare that I was scared of when I was playing this game as a kid was one of the Gears of War, the first two. Because there was a jump scare in one of them.
Yeah.
Or it wouldn't really be considered a jump scare. When I was really little, when I played the first one, when the very first mission, when the crawler or whatever it is,
Oh, yeah.
comes out from the ground, that really scared the shit out of me.
I think, one of the scariest games I've played, and it's not, it was really because it was scary, it was just a really fucking creepy game. It was, Silent Hill.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's really, it scares, that game is scary because of the atmosphere, and just one jump scare that really fucking got me. It's that thing where you're, like, looking through the bathrooms, and they said this here because the mechanics of moving in that game are really weird, and sometimes you go in a place you don't want to go, and I went into a place I should not have gone into. It's this bloody bathroom with, like, a fucking, like, body hanging there, like some at a corpse party, and I was like, and I look in there and I go, I look away, I'm like, and I was so paranoid that entire game. I was like, yeah, I was like,
What's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen
what's
next?
gonna happen next? Outlast is a perfect example of that for about 30 minutes, and you get bored of that fucking game.
And then it happens all over again, and then you get bored of it, and it's just the same cycle over and over
Yeah.
again.
But, I think, what's the scariest game you played? Just in terms of, not jump scares, in terms of just atmosphere of creeping you the fuck out and making you really fucking paranoid. I got many games like that. I got the Grudge for the Wii. That game has atmosphere, is fucking creepy. Amnesia, The Dark Descent, Penumbra, Black
That game is
Plague.
fucking...
That game isn't scary to me anymore, but when I first played it, it was really scary.
I'm someone who can't really handle horror very well. I'm not a very good horror person.
That's why he's going to be doing Outlast in a couple
That's
days.
why he's making me do Outlast.
It's entertainment value. I think if you scream in front of a camera, that'll be great.
You think it's funny. I don't.
Your
My health is in danger.
Your fucking subscribers are going to think it's funny.
Fuck you, subscribers.
Don't say that.
Oh, I'm just kidding. But, scariest game I've played. Like I said, I don't play that many scary games. Creepy atmosphere, though, would be,
You gotta go with Silent Hills for that award. Of just being downright fucking creepy and just like,
that and Fear.
Don't even, I hate Fear. I fucking, not because it's, I don't like it.
I have never played it.
I love Fear.
But I have watched my mother play it.
It's not good. It's not a fun game to play. It's really not. Alright. Well, like I said, guys, the test download, so... But
Then we go into a really big debate.
We go into a really big debate. But you know what? The debate's fun. It's a podcast. It's a podcast.
CREWCAST.
It's CREWCAST. We will, go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and end things off here now. We hope you guys enjoyed this, podcast. This will be up on our channel in about maybe a day, or maybe longer. I don't know. I'm gonna try and get up as fast as I can. But it will it'll be up there. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have any questions, if you guys like the video, be sure to like the video, comment it down below if you think we can do better. Be sure to subscribe to both of our channels. Both of our channels will be in the description below. With that being said, we will see you in the next video. Have a great day.